for all. The relationships between the Gulf and the U.S. Is a strategic and important summit based on the efforts to stabilize the countries, and we are working for full integration at the level of political, economic, technological, and defense sectors. We are working together to deal and address challenges in this regard. At this juncture, I would like to express my concern about the humanitarian situation in Gaza Strip due to the occupation, the illegal occupation of the Palestinian territory. I think this is pointing to the inability of the international community of not dealing with these challenges. Despite that, there is light at the end of the tunnel where we have seen steps taken to realize stability. I'd like to express my appreciation for President Donald Trump for his efforts to his dialogue with Houthis in Yemen in order to ensure a free navigation of the Red Sea and the Gulf area. And we are hopeful that these efforts will continue in order to stabilize the situation in Yemen. It is also encouraging to see that there is a reality on the ground that we have seen in terms of the dialogue between the USA and Iran about the nuclear activity. This is informing us that there is confidence in measures taken in order to reach stability in this country and for the region in general. The methodology that is adopted by Trump administration that is built on diplomacy, which is preferring dialogue and arriving at deals instead of confrontation, this is a good methodology where we all salute and commend, although we still have so many challenges, and we have seen an open corridor in order to have positive transformation. And I would like here to affirm once again that it is impossible to realize comprehensive peace in the region without the establishment of the Palestinian state in order to enable Palestinians and Israelis to live next to each other, practicing their sovereignty on their own territories. I would like to state here that we are looking forward towards cooperation of the Trump administration to settle this long-term dispute that is ongoing in that country. I would like to thank you, all of you, and peace be upon you all.
Thank you, Your Majesty Asad Muntarga Said, for your speech. And now I invite His Excellency Mr. Jassim bin Mohammed Al Bdawi, Secretary General of the Gulf Cooperation Council, to deliver the report of the Secretariat General about the strategic agreements between the GCC countries and the United States of America. Thank you, Your Royal Highness. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, Your Excellency President Donald Trump, President of the United States of America, may the peace, mercy, and blessings of Allah be upon you. First, I extend my sincere thanks and deep gratitude to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia under the leadership of the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, and His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. May Allah protect them both, for hosting this blessed summit. I'm pleased to be among you today to speak about a long-standing strategic relationship strengthened over generations on the foundations of trust, mutual respect, and shared interests, and transformed into an alliance that embodies converging values and visions. There is no greater evidence of the depth of this alliance than President Donald Trump's choice at the beginning of his second term to GCC countries as his primary foreign destination, as he did in his first term. This is a clear indication of the strength of this relationship, which serves as a model for international relations. Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, a well-established historical evidence, the Gulf U.S. partnership is built on solid grounds, supported by facts and figures, and it is embodied in the fields of trade, investments, education, energy, and defense, and is overseen by 10 working groups that connect the two sides. We have more than 110 billion US dollars in 2024 of trade between both sides, with a clear increase in Gulf investments in the United States, estimated in trillions of dollars, matched by a growing presence of the American capital in technology, energy, and infrastructure sectors in the GCC countries. While GCC states continue to lead in traditional energy markets, they are forging forward with pioneering partnerships with the United States in the fields of clean energy and environmental innovation. These relations are strengthened by the presence of tens of thousands of GCC students in the American universities and the spread of American academies and academic branches in the region, and deep-rooted defense relations embodied by qualitative deals and shared bases, making this partnership a unique model of multidimensional strategic integration. Your Majesties, Highnesses, and Excellencies, our strategic partnership is important and has extended to form a solid barrier against crises. And one of the most pressing issues at the present time is the tragedy on the Gaza Strip. When we look forward to the success of the ongoing negotiations to cease the fighting and release hostages and detainees, and we hope to overcome the difficulties faced, and we emphasize that the sustainable solution lies in a just settlement of the Palestinian issue, leading to the establishment of an independent Palestinian state in accordance with the United Nations resolutions and the Arab Peace Initiative, which will pave the way for comprehensive peace, decent living, security, and prosperity for all peoples of the region. We also reiterate the steadfast position of the GCC states in supporting the Palestinian people at all levels. In the context of the situation in the Sicily Syrian Arab Republic, we thank President Donald Trump for his decision yesterday to lift sanctions against Syria, and would like also to commend the efforts of His Royal Highness Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud in this important decision, both in its timing and content, to help the Syrian people achieve their aspirations and build a prosperous and secure future for their homeland. Your Majesties and Highnesses, in conclusion, today we stand on the threshold of a new phase of our renewed partnership based on a proud historical legacy and a solid foundation for trust and shared interests to enhance cooperation at all levels in all fields. We believe that this partnership is no longer an option, but rather a strategic necessity that ensures security, stability, and prosperity in the whole world. And peace be upon you all.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Your Excellency. I think His Highness has some correction to avoid misunderstanding.
Your Excellency, in my speech that I have delivered to you, in the text that I mentioned, when I talked about the ceasefire agreement between the United States and the illegitimate authority in Yemen, I just wanted to clarify that. Thank you very much, and thank you, dear brother Muhammad, for drawing my attention to that.
Thank you, Your Highness. At the conclusion of this summit, we thank Majesty, His Excellency, Highnesses for their participation and to make this summit a success, which reflects the depth of the strong relations between the GCC and the USA. Looking forward for continued cooperation and joint coordination for the benefit of our nations and their progress and for the prosperity of our peoples. Peace be with you.